Alright everyone, welcome back to another Scarlet Nexus. We're already on part 30. Can you guys believe that? I honestly thought the game would have ended a lot sooner, but here we are. So guys, I hope you continue to enjoy watching. We're near the end. So let's keep it rolling. Alright guys, we're back, and I figured I fool around a bit prior to all this, and I gave everyone a lot of gifts, thinking I could initiate any bonding moments, but it wasn't happening for some reason. Or maybe it's because it has to be organic, or it has to happen in between chapters. I don't know, but I gave like Hanabi a lot of presents, as well as everyone else, to raise their affection. Nothing's going on, but I just got a text just now, so I'll check it out first. The new scene's out. Oh, okay. It's Musubi from Musubi, your oasis away from every day. Thanks for taking on this coded message hunt. Somewhere, go take a look. It's the same thing as usual. Alright. But yeah, guys, so apparently I'm not getting anything here. Maybe I haven't reached their peak for the next episode, the next bonding episode. But yeah, I've been giving a lot of presents and whatnot to them. So, you know what? We're just gonna head over to, what was it? Kunad Highway, and just start off with the story. Alright, let's check out this next text. What Togetsu was trying to do. Hey, those people in Togetsu wanted to make it so none of it ever happened, didn't they? Yeah, they did. All the fun stuff and all the crappy stuff. Even things that are important to people. Everything would be gone. Even us being together and exchanging messages like this would go away. How could that happen? Would I never have existed? I haven't achieved anything yet. Yes, even if someone were to rescue us using that method, we would not be around to witness the result. Now that I think of it, that's scary. Maybe the scariest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it's very scary and sad. I couldn't support these methods now. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to stop it. Seriously. Let's build the future of this world with our own hands. Alright, heroes, let's go. But before that, let me check where we're going. Okay. That's not that far ahead. I say that, and then they're gonna change the location of the exclamation point again. But I'm hoping it won't be as long. Whoa, that's new. I'm hoping it won't be as long a trek as it was before with Togetsu. I won't hold my breath though. We'll see. Like, I'm more than happy to keep doing this because
the Kunad Gate. Has it always been that big?
It's definitely expanding, but it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years.
This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay. I hope I know what it feels like.
We'll give you SAS support. We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of dangers there will be, so it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible. In order for you to have the greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there, I know we'll see my mom. That was the day she died. I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
Alright. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try envisioning that place and time in our minds.
Are all 10 of us going? A group that big will stand out in a hospital.
About that. Like my teleportation ability, I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
So, should we narrow down the amount of people that are going?
Kasane, this may be difficult to hear, but I believe you jumping alone would have the lowest risk.
Luca?
Regardless, those without the power of the red strings will be pulled back after a set time has passed. If we were to go with you, it would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
Then I'm going too. I can't let Kasane go by herself.
No, I agree with Luca. Though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may just be a theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if I make sure I don't see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by herself...
I won't be alone. Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS. And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm like a beacon. Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
I won't. I promise. Give me your hand. Lend me your red strings.
Of course, it's the least I can do. If you're trying to recreate what happened, my power should help. All right, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
It's shaking! The Kunad gate is reacting!
Do it!
Take me to Mother!
Kasane, we'll be waiting for you.
Are you okay? Yuito!
If I had taken a wrong turn, you'll lose the honor of our family.
You can't stay!
I'm sorry.
You'll regret it.
I'm ready!
It's her.
Ready yet, Yuito?
Not yet, Mommy!
Mommy is good at hide and seek, so I have to hide really well.
Don't go too far.
I won't. Maybe over there is good.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Where could Yuito be?
This works. I'll be okay here. Mommy can't see me.
I'm going to find you right away.
Mommy?
Oh, we can control him. Okay. So, before all this happened, I was gonna say, this game has a habit of cutting me off a lot, but I was just gonna say I wouldn't mind, because I could just keep fighting, earn the experience, and level up. All that grinding, you know? It could be helpful. But yeah, right now, this is interesting. It also leads into how, in the very beginning, Yuito remembered Kasane's face, the memories of her helping him when he was younger. So this makes perfect sense now. So we're gonna find out how that happened, I'm assuming.
Huh. Who is that?
Oh, you're Kasane. Oh, One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu. I guess Babe won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings. Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand.
The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though. Babe used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across time to red strings users in the past.
Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that?
I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head.
Is that even possible?
Babe took a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time.
Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the Kunad Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Huh?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunad Gate.
Death? Why?
Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time.
Huh?
All right. I don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
Mommy? Where are you going?
Wait. First, I have to find Yuito.
Find him?
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears?
It's actually a tag the OSF hospital made to manage special patients. But this is a special order. If you swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
I'll be all right. If that happens, Mommy will go somewhere. With that lady. I don't want her to go.
Okay, then we need to get Yuito.
Oh, Yuito, wait!
Oh, I guess I better go hide from Kasane, because I don't want Mommy to go. What are you doing? Oh, can't talk to you. No, you all look crazy.
Get to a shelter! Hurry! You there! Where's your mother? Isn't she here?
My mommy is...
Don't look! Get to the shelter, understood?
Please stay calm. Please retreat to the nearest shelter immediately. Stay calm. Still time. Don't give up.
Mommy? It's gonna eat me.
Yuito!
Yuito! Don't move! I made it. Just in time. I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana... Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to live. No matter what.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yuito, are you okay? Yuito, snap out of it!
That's right. I remember now. It was Kasane. She's the one who saved me back then. Oh, right. Kasane!
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us, which means...
Mom?
Why are you here? What's going on?
Yuito... Mother!
We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a user of the red strings.
We need to hurry back to the hideout.
Wakana should be fine when she has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain. It seems like it was just exhaustion.
Good. I'm glad it's not serious.
She said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
If it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious. They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be. It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
If neither New Himuka nor Togetsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right? So the others that fall from the sky must have been some kind of animal before.
It's not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what animals could they be? Well, they most likely came from outer space. Outside the extinction belt. Like the moon.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
That's so awful. How could they do that to the people on Earth? It's unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it, but there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Akana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to correct yourself. Slack off all you want. We'll save all the talk for after my mother wakes up.
Oh, we're in phase 10 now in standby mode.
The circumstances are unfortunate, but it's good you got to see your mom again.
Yeah, but it's all so sudden. I don't know what to say to her.
It's been years. You must have a lot of things you want to talk to her about, right?
Alright, I assume now I can bond with most of these characters.
What should I say to Mom when she wakes up? There's so much I want to talk to her about.
Before that, let us super save this. That was a lot of story action going on over here. Alright, let me see something. Yep, I can start bonding now. Really? I gave you how many gifts and you don't want to bond completely? Ah, Hanabi, come on. Yep, everyone here. Look at this. Oh, Gemma, really? Nothing on you yet? You know, hold on a second. I'll give some gifts right now. Hold on. Do I have enough to give her? Or do I have to make another one? Alright, let me make some right now. Oh, new products came. What is the new product that came out? What is that? Oh, a new weapon that's even more expensive. I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just... Why, yes, I want to change my weapon. Whoa, that looks... Okay. I like that. Alright, let's go to exchange. Presents. Ooh, this is new. This appliance projects the countless shimmering stars of the night sky. How many do I need? I can only make 2 of these. Alright, I'll take 1. It's for Hanabi. This one's for Hanabi also. Alright. Should be enough for now. If her dialogue doesn't go pink on me, I'd be slightly upset, man. Alright, let's go.
No way! Thank you!
The stars are so romantic. It's like the universe came alive inside the hideout. The sky is so beautiful outside the extinction belt. I hope to see it someday. With you.
Maybe I should talk to Sugumi.
Wait, what? How do I do one thing and it just means... Are you still not... Oh, come on. Everyone else is like pink. Oh, look at that. She left the gift here. Alright. Let's talk to Sugumi. Actually, you know what? Before that, I'm a little worried that if I do this, she'll take me on another adventure. I wanna save here and get my bearings. Alright, let's start. Your mother is so pretty. She seems even kinder than Babe's vision. Alright, let's bond.
Yuito, can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
We found the white flowers already. I was wondering if there were any other plants you want me to find?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, alright.
You look really disappointed. What's up all of a sudden?
Well, I wanted to help you.
You always help me. Not only in battle, but with the flowers too. That's more than enough.
But I...
Huh? What is it? Oh, sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Wait, I'll say it. I have to. I want to be brave.
Tsugumi?
I want to be... I want to be your friend.
Huh? You want to be my friend?
I've been thinking about it for a long time. You're so nice, and you listen to me, so I want to be your friend. I looked for the white flowers because I wanted to help you. I thought if I did, you'd be my friend.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say when I asked you why you were so interested in that flower on Hino Mountain.
Yeah, I didn't lie then, but the main reason was because I wanted you to be my friend. So I asked if there was any other way I could help. I'll help you any way I can.
You don't have to do that, you know.
So you don't want to be my friend?
What are you talking about? We're already friends.
What?
That's how I feel anyway. If it's okay with you, I want to be your friend.
But I can't talk normally, and I couldn't bring the flower back. I wasn't any help.
Whether you're helping or not doesn't matter. Friends are friends. Besides, you've been talking normally for a while now.
The way I talk isn't normal. I just blush and go quiet. I can't look people in the eyes.
Listen, it's fine if that's normal for you. But what do you think is normal anyways?
Being able to talk a lot without pausing. If you don't do that, people don't understand.
That's not true. Even if you don't talk very much, I understand how you feel.
Really?
I mean, you found that flower's name from the little that I remembered, and you were going to climb Hino Mountain by yourself. Seeing all that, there's no question how much you care about me. Anyone would agree. And who else but a friend would go through that much trouble?
You think so?
Yeah. Take plants, for example. They make you feel good just by being around and not talking, right?
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to go to great lengths or change who you are just to please others. I think you should just be yourself, just as you are now.
That's kind of strange. I've never thought I could be myself. I always wanted to be normal. I thought that if I was, I would be able to make friends besides Kagero.
Like I said, I'm your friend. So stressing yourself out is the last thing I want you to do. Just like that white flower. You left it alone because you thought it would be happier living on the mountain. I think you should live the way that's easiest for you as well. That sounds a little pompous, though.
No, it doesn't. I'm happy.
Same here. I'm happy to call you my friend.
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, right. About the flowers. I just thought of one I want to find.
What? Go on.
We couldn't bring back that silent snowmelt before, so I was thinking we could find a flower that's suited for this place. Is there one that would bloom inside the hideout? And I'm just asking as a friend, so...
There are a lot. There's no direct sunlight inside the hideout, so... A flower that can live inside the shade is best. Like a spathiphyllum.
Spatho... what now?
But we should take it outside to get some sun once in a while. It's hard for flowers to bloom without ever getting sunlight. Soil, too. If it's not the right soil for the flower, it will wilt. I know a good shop for soil. I'll take you there.
I was hoping for an easier one. Like one for beginners.
There are no easy plants. They're all living things.
Got it. So first, I should get serious about this. She looks like she's having fun. She has no trouble talking about plants. She sees me as a friend too. I guess that means we're real friends now. There's no other way to put it. Okay, I'm ready to learn, Professor Sugumi.
Sure. I'll start with the basics. Make sure you take notes.
Huh? Right. Okay.
The power of friendship strikes again, guys. Alright, what's the text about? I'm glad we're friends, Yuito. I wonder what else friends do together. I think I might want to do more friend things with you other than talking about plants. That's kind of a tough question. There's some limited Baki goods coming out soon if you're interested. Let's go buy them. Yeah, that sounds fun. Like friends. It's a promise. Wow. Okay. Well, if anything, guys, I'll end the video here for today. Thank you for watching. Until the next one.